The night air along the eastern coast of South Korea was quiet, except for the rhythmic crashing of the waves against the sand of Naksan Beach in Gangneung. Couples often wandered here in anonymity, walking under the silver gleam of the moonlight, the salty breeze brushing their cheeks like a tender embrace. But no one on that calm evening could have imagined that the pair strolling hand in hand, their faces hidden by caps and wide-brimmed hats, were none other than Park Bo-gum and Kim So-hyun. Their presence in Gangwon Province would not have been known to the world had it not been for Dispatch Korea, the country's most notorious tabloid, whose photographers lay in wait, their lenses trained on the shoreline, ready to capture the moment that would soon ignite a frenzy. It had only been weeks since the two stars confirmed their relationship. Fans had already been overwhelmed with joy, showering them with well wishes and trending hashtags celebrating their love. Their agencies, after careful discussions, had acknowledged that the two were indeed seeing each other. Months of speculation and subtle whispers exchanged in fan forums. But just when the public thought they had absorbed the shock of this new couple's existence, another wave struck harder than ever. Dispatch Korea released the photographs in the early hours of Sunday morning, splashing them across the headlines. Park Bo-gum and Kim So-hyun spotted on a moonlit date at Naksan Beach. The images showed the pair walking along the shore, their hands intertwined, their figures silhouetted against the ocean, a sight so intimate, so raw, that it seemed almost cinematic. The reveal caused pandemonium online. Social media platforms exploded within minutes, the hashtags Bahayan Beach Date and Unbelievable Love climbing to the top of worldwide trends. For fans, the revelation was both shocking and strangely touching. They expected that after publicly confirming their romance, the couple would retreat into privacy, guarding their affection from the glaring eyes of the media. Instead, they had chosen something far more daring and heartfelt, a public yet deeply personal date. Not in a luxury restaurant in Seoul or a hidden apartment rendezvous, but in the openness of a seaside town beloved by travelers and lovers alike. What made this date so unbelievable was its simplicity. Park Bo-gum, always praised for his elegance and polished image, looked almost unrecognizable in his navy hoodie, a baseball cap pulled low over his face. Beside him, Kim So-hyun radiated a quiet grace, her oversized cardigan flapping gently in the sea breeze, her hat tilted downward to shield her profile. They did not hide behind tinted car windows or rush through dark alleys. Instead, they lingered on the sand, stopping now and then to gaze at the horizon, sharing soft laughter that the cameras could not capture but that the imagination of fans filled in effortlessly. Dispatch Korea's reporters claimed they had followed the couple from Seoul, tipped off by an anonymous source who had noticed Bo-gum's car heading east. After hours of patience, their gamble paid off. In the dim glow of street lamps and the moon, they caught sight of two figures emerging from the vehicle and walking toward the beach. It was clear from the moment they linked hands. One Dispatch photographer allegedly told his editor that this wasn't just friendship. This was love. Unfiltered and fearless. The choice of Gangneung raised countless questions. Travel so far from the capital. Why choose a location known for tourism and families rather than a secluded, exclusive retreat? Some fans speculated that the couple wanted to relive the innocence of a youthful date, away from the polished glamour of Seoul. Others believe Naksan Beach carried personal meaning, perhaps tied to a shared memory from filming or private moments unspoken to the public. Whatever the reason, the effect was the same. The nation was stunned, swept up in a tidal wave of emotions. The first fan accounts emerged almost immediately. A university student, who had been camping nearby with friends, wrote on social media that she thought she had recognized Kim So-hyun's distinctive smile. We were roasting marshmallows when I saw a couple walk by. At first I didn't dare believe it. The way she laughed, the way he leaned toward her, it was unmistakable. And then this morning Dispatch confirmed it. I still can't believe what I saw. Action was not confined to Korea. International fan communities buzzed with activity, posting translations of the news in multiple languages. In Japan, the headlines described the outing as a date more shocking than a drama plot. While in the Philippines and Vietnam, fan clubs erupted in support, praising the couple's bravery to love openly. But the story also stirred controversy. Netizens accused Dispatch of invading their privacy, questioning why a couple could not enjoy a quiet walk without the threat of exposure. Others argued that celebrities of their stature had long forfeited anonymity. that the price of stardom was to live under the relentless gaze of the public. Through it all, Park Bo-gum and Kim So-hyun remained silent, neither confirming nor denying the details of the date. Their agencies issued a brief statement urging respect. The two are at a stage of getting to know each other. We ask the public and media to refrain from unnecessary speculation and to allow them the personal space every individual deserves. Yet the photographs told their own story, and for many, no words were needed. What fans found most moving was the genuineness of the moment. Unlike the curated images of red carpets or glossy magazine shoots, these photos carried an authenticity rarely seen in the world of celebrity romance. The way Bo-gum tilted his head to listen as So-hyun spoke. The way she brushed the hair from her face in the sea wind. The way their steps fell into rhythm as they walked. It was a tableau of ordinary love made extraordinary by the fame of its participants. As dawn broke, news outlets scrambled to cover every angle. Entertainment reporters speculated about the future of their careers. Would this public date strengthen their popularity, cementing them as Korea's new power couple? Or would it threaten brand endorsements? Given the conservative tendencies of certain advertisers wary of scandal, analysts weighed in, noting that while Korea had become more accepting of celebrity relationships, the industry remained delicate. Balance between love and career was always precarious. But beyond the debates and headlines, truth lingered. For fans, this was more than a simple date. Glimpse into the humanity of two beloved stars who had given so much of themselves to the public through their performances. Seeing them hold hands, laugh, and embrace life in its most unguarded form made the world pause and wonder. Perhaps, just perhaps, love could exist even under the harshest spotlight. The photographs of Nakson Beach did more than just surprise fans. They immortalized a moment that will be etched in the memory of those who cherish both Park Bo-gum and Kim So-hyun. It was not the luxury of the setting nor the secrecy of the act that made it unforgettable, but the raw simplicity of two people daring to love. The waves crashed. The stars burned above. Cameras clicked, but for Bo-gum and So-hyun, time seemed to belong only to them. As the world tried to catch its breath, Dispatch released even more unseen images. In some, the couple were seated on a bench near the beach, sipping from a shared bottle of soda. In others, they appeared to be sketching shapes in the sand with their shoes, a playfulness that spoke volumes. Each photograph was like a window into a love story still unfolding, filled with spontaneity and sincerity. Behind the scenes, however, whispers circulated about how Dispatch had managed such precision in capturing the date. Reports suggested that the outlet had received an anonymous tip earlier that week, claiming the couple would be heading to Gangneung. Some speculated that it came from someone within the entertainment industry, while others suspected locals who noticed a luxury car parked near the coastline. Regardless of the source, the reveal was executed with surgical accuracy, cementing Dispatch once again as the master of celebrity revelations. The frenzy soon spread to mainstream television. Morning shows debated the significance of the date. Psychologists to analyze body language in the photos. Look at how they lean into each other. One expert remarked during a broadcast, "It's not for show. That's intimacy, trust, and genuine affection." Another segment asked fans to call in and share their reactions. Many expressed excitement and joy. Some voiced disappointment, admitting they still clung to fantasies of their favorite stars remaining unattached. Brands, too, watched closely. Park Bo-gum, long regarded as a wholesome figure representing innocence and sincerity, had contracts with major companies. Kim So-hyun, equally beloved for her elegant charm and professionalism, a muse for fashion and beauty brands. The question on every marketer's mind was whether this revelation would enhance their appeal as a relatable, human couple, or complicate the pristine images carefully cultivated over years. By midweek, fan-led tours began sprouting in Gangneung. Locals reported groups of admirers visiting Nakson Beach, hoping to recreate the romantic walk captured in the photographs. Some businesses even capitalized on the trend, advertising Bahian day packages, offering couples a seaside stroll, snacks, and photo sessions on the same sands where the stars had walked. The town, once quiet, itself at the center of an unexpected tourism boom fueled by love. Still, for Bo-gum and So-hyun, the moment was less about spectacle and more about authenticity. As close to the couple hinted that Gangneung held personal significance. They had visited the area separately in the past during film shoots and vacations, and both had spoken fondly of its natural beauty in interviews. Choosing Nakson Beach, then, was not a calculated move but a heartfelt return to a place where they could breathe freely, even if just for a night. The agencies finally broke their silence. Their statements carried a tone of measured calm. The actors are taking their time to know each other better, Bogum's agency shared. They ask for fans' warm understanding. Hyun's representatives echoed similar sentiments, adding, "This is a personal matter. Please allow them to nurture their bond without unnecessary interference." The restraint in their words contrasted sharply with the fiery storm outside. But it was enough to remind the public that behind the glamour and gossip were two individuals navigating a fragile path. In the days that followed, Dispatch's photos became a symbol, a reminder that love, even in the most scrutinized lives, could blossom in the simplest of ways. Fans created artwork, digital collages, even songs inspired by the beach date, flooding social media with tributes. One trending video montage set to a ballad showed the couple's past drama clips interspersed with the Dispatch images, drawing millions of views within hours. The joy and celebration. The story also revealed an undercurrent of vulnerability. Being caught on camera meant their sanctuary was breached. Private moments shared with the world. And yet, rather than diminishing the beauty of the date, it seemed to amplify its resonance. For if love could shine even under surveillance, perhaps it was stronger than anyone had imagined. The sun set again over Gangneung days later. Locals said the beach felt different, as though it carried the whispers of a love story now known to millions. For a night, Park Bogum and Kim So Hyun returned. Footprints lingered in memory, etched not in sand but in the hearts of fans worldwide. Their moonlit walk was no longer just a fleeting moment. Chapter in the grand narrative of their lives. A testament to the courage of loving in the open, no matter how unbelievable it might seem. And as waves continued to kiss the shore, the world waited, eager, breathless, and hopeful, for the next step in their journey together.